Welcome back, everybody. I actually tried recording this part earlier. For whatever reason, the recording got lost. I'm doing this again. I don't know where it's going to pick up from this time. I got about maybe 5 or 10 minutes from where we picked up. And like I said, the recording, for whatever reason, got screwed up. So we're going to continue from where I had left off. I'm going to see if I can catch you up. I just don't know where the game's going to pick up from. But with that being said, if you are enjoying this little playthrough series, please leave a like and a comment. That'd be greatly appreciated. And I'm trying to look at the next game that I'd like to do a playthrough. I'm not too sure, but I'm kind of looking at the Wolfenstein. That game looks pretty slick. I used to play a lot of the old Wolfensteins on the old consoles and whatnot growing up, and those are always fun to me. So that might be the next one. I'm not too sure. But if you'll have any recommendations, please leave them down in the comments below, and I'll take a look at them and possibly even do a playthrough. Also, if you haven't checked it out, go on my TikTok. My TikTok is just hybrid, HIBRYD, Hotel India Bravo Romeo Yankee Delta.
What I say won't change your mind, but please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
Alright, so here we are. So, from the last spot that we left off from the previous video to this one, it wasn't that long actually. I thought it was a little bit longer, but it's really not. Based along the lines, it kind of gave us an option where we could get on the landing craft and take off, or we can investigate the Alliance and kind of figure out what the hell's going on this planet. Me being nosy as hell, I decided to go investigate the Alliance to kind of see what the hell's going on this damn planet, because I'm kind of curious and kind of want to see how the game plays out from this this choice. So literally, you kind of cut to like a scene where it goes black, like a loading screen, I guess, and then it loads right here. So this is hopefully all the information needed to be caught up. There really shouldn't be else, but let's go ahead and continue this game. So I will be careful.
I will be cautious.
Let's keep driving.
Like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination, you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
I do like how this little rover drives though, man. That thing's pretty slick. It's like I'm in a Jeep doing some overlanding or something. I don't know if I said that in one of the previous videos.
What was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Okay, I think he said to hide out, like park right here and get out, right? Is that what he said? Let's get out right here. So we can walk the rest of the way on foot.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
Yeah.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Some object is flying over their base. Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away. It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. Huh. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
Holy shit.
They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. I see someone.
Just
Oh yeah.
one?
For now.
Oh, that's an
yes.
android. That's not a person.
Is that all?
I think so.
Then please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
I'm glad I stopped.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped.
So can I just drive?
I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Whoa.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Right now it's okay. Just gonna go on foot. 'Cause I don't know if it wants me to get on the rover or... Yeah, I think it wants me to continue on foot. It's alright, we'll hike it.
We'll most likely lose contact soon.
Oh,
Let me
great.
be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth.
Astrogator, I believe in the face of a common threat, we'll find a common language, and we can simply cooperate, pushing political animosities aside.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
I like the way this stuff looks, man. It's like a almost like a Fallout mixed with like a sci-fi. It's kind of slick, dude. Let's see if we can get up here. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I was supposed to continue in the rover or not, but we've gone this far, so who cares?
If that's all, sir, shouldn't we cut the line?
No. Better to continue our communication for as long as possible. Prove that you voluntarily surrendered yourself. Their jammers will interrupt us sooner or later anyway.
What the?
Access to the base is protected
It's a
by
force field.
If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, nothing will get through. Is there an opening from the other side?
Whoa.
I'll see.
That's pretty cool. So let's go up here in this fork. We'll just keep going straight. Go anywhere else? Nope, guess not. There's hundreds of people here or whatever of the crew. Should be more people. Where the hell is... Did they all disappear too, I guess? There we go. Now it's going up. I like how if you sprint for too long, it's like, you know, the person's catching their breath. That's a pretty cool little feature.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
My computer's getting all laggy. Okay, so we're here. Still nobody around.
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Yeah, this atmosphere is so cool. I love the sci-fi fantasy stuff, man.
I'm going in.
Let's go this way.
Clear. For now.
It's up here first.
I can't hear anyone either.
Hello? Mirwa. What's down here? This is like a damn maze. Bro. Looks like it goes outside too, huh?
Moving on. Still quiet.
And,
It's eerie.
I click buttons. I think I just came from this way, huh?
I'm entering the next module. I guess
Oh,
it's
wait.
a biolab. Still, nothing.
How's everybody? Okay, so I just went through all those.
Empty. Everywhere, just empty.
Frozen android.
Baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
They may have discovered something important. Mobilize all troops to action.
Even technicians? They've left valuable equipment unsecured. Someone should have stayed to watch over it.
Hmm.
The silhouette I saw.
Yeah, it was him.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
Let's go in here real quick. I don't think I... Oh, actually... Was it connected? No, it's not. Let's see if I can get in here. No? Okay. Let's see if we can go out here. Within this little truck thing. No? I feel like I've been through everything. Actually, maybe not. Excuse me. Just sneezed. Oh, maybe go over here. Yeah, yeah. And do now. Let's go.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Guess I can't get up there. Maybe if I pull out the little beacon deal. What am I looking for? Let me go back to the robot, that android. Let's go look at him real quick. Any options? Let's bring out this thing. No? Okay, I feel like I've been through everything already. Maybe it wants me to go on the other side.
Time
Oh.
seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Yasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
This is what we needed to go through on the other side, huh? This little force field deal. Also blocks. So I wonder if we have to come up here then. Trying to find for like any signs of where I need to go. So it's blocked off.
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought. And quite disturbing.
Alright, so let's go back. To the habitat zones? Are these little habitat things? Keep investigating, I guess.
It looks like like a geology lab.
Oh, here you go.
The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they use advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form. They conducted a soil survey 500 meters deep.
Oh, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger. Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Subdelta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
According to them, the extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
But ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
Only this one? The supposed end of Lyran's civilization.
Well, that's never been proven. There was practically no trace of them.
All right. What happened after?
Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first, it developed quickly, but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
Mech life? What the?
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption, do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation.
Decline
Even
of
if we
numbers.
assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another Dominator has appeared on the land? Or one that leaves no trace behind?
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center. This base stands on the outer ring. The center of it is in... under the city. Huh. The one I escaped from.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it.
Wait, we have to look at some of these other ones. I think there's another like lab deal. Yeah. There we go.
The scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. Judging by the size, these must be fossils from the deepest layers, from before the supernova explosion.
Minus 4 sections, tailbone.
They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean.
Whoa.
Oh, they've discovered...
Let me guess. Fishes similar to those on Earth.
Yeah, very similar. Apart from one. I've never seen anything like this. They discovered a new organ. Even managed to run some tests already. According to their conclusions,
Yes?
it detects electromagnetic waves. In order to develop such an organ, they must have had a strong external stimulus. They detect the waves to survive. It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment?
Is it a fish that's alive?
Living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here. I could spend all day here if I could.
Well, that just opened.
I'm not surprised, Doctor.
That was weird. That just opened. Anything in here I need to be worried about?
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
There we go.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here. But seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found... you won't guess. Metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So, that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. And maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here. They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. Poor guy. He's dead. Waited help for over a day. Critically low blood saturation. He died of hypoxia. At the time of his death, he was
Yasna, is it necessary? This information will no longer help
somewhere near the
anyone.
city. 18561.
754. Yes. Skorsky. I'm sorry.
You lied to me. You lied how he died.
I knew you would blame yourself.
Well, of course I do. I could have saved him. Left him that fucking tank. Why didn't you let me?
I made the right decision, Yasna. Given the circumstances and our knowledge at the time, there was a high risk your sacrifice would kill you both.
Fuck. We let him die.
No, Yasna. As I said, I made the call, not you.
It would be easier to think so, but I can't.
Give me upper level.
One more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
So I wonder if the game would have changed if I would have left him that oxygen tank, my oxygen tank. Nothing here or what? Oh great, how the hell do I get down from here? Oh, shnikes. Do I have to back up into it? Oh. Pull the lever, conk! Wrong lever. Oh, nice.
Force field's down. I opened the passage.
Excuse me.
Follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Alright, get me out of here.
One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship.
There we go.
Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Harvey thinks I probably should have had my damn
Fortunately, their ship's
truck.
not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
He did tell me to hide my truck, but I'm trying to think maybe I should have kept it. Let's just keep walking.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Like I'm like it's too late to go back for the
Down you go,
for the truck.
bright sun. Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy, and field is not inviting.
Shouldn't be that far anyway,
Legs
right?
become too heavy, hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking we probably should have taken the damn truck. Dag nabbit. Oh well. Supposed to like. Well, we know. Go this way. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what the dialogue would have been like if we would have given Gorski our. Well, I mean, there is a possibility that we could have died, but we did find the oxygen tank on that truck. So I'm wondering if it would have changed maybe more than just the dialogue. I don't know. Maybe he could have been alive?
I have a feeling we're
I
in
don't
the
know.
dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should. Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh hundreds of... no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Gives me the chills just knowing it's not far from here.
Well, maybe you won't have to see it at all.
There's like another base station up here we can probably look at. Thing is huge. Can I get in? Yes.
The modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential.
What the hell? Can I get off? Anything up here I can touch? Read? Nope. Let's continue.
The second one is a mobile laboratory. They excavated a lot of different objects in terms of shape and size. I tried to arrange them somehow, to classify them.
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
And yet they gave up all efforts.
These doors opening, man. Let's go over here. We can find out more info down here.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Interesting.
The hell?
They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
How far to that convoy?
Not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. According to the schemes from the geological unit, metal can be found in every part of this area.
Yeah, my apologies, guys. If I want to fast forward this part to where I actually get there, because I really do think I was supposed to take that damn truck. so I can go ahead and skip up until I get there. And if not, well, you can enjoy the scenery with me as we walk through this, this cavern, or I don't know, whatever you call it, this little valley right here. We're going the right way, right? Yeah. Damn, we have to go far away. Holy shnikes, okay. Yeah, looks like we're up on a little hike. Again, if you are liking this game so far, please leave a like and comment on what you think.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes.
This looks cool. We'll get there eventually, don't worry. I'm actually looking at Fears to Fathom, that Park Ranger one. Excuse me, as a next playthrough. That looks like it'd be fun. What I've seen, it looks like you're like a park ranger or something like that, and you come across, I guess, like a cult or something like that.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
The computer's been taking a hit on the loading, huh? So help that. This game's taking forever considering I didn't take the truck. Let's get up here real quick. No way.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Try and take a
I really hope that truck down there stays there.
notice until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though.
Actually, I don't think it will make much difference. I'm heading straight to the convoy.
Yes, the truck's still here. Let's go. Let's go. Get me in the truck. I don't want to walk the rest of that crap. This is so much nicer. So I think it was this way I had to go. We'll just keep going this way. I probably won't replay this game and do like all the different choices, but I am curious to see if anyone else has played and done different choices and maybe different endings and stuff like that.
I'm nearing the destination. From now on, I'll be on foot.
Good.
From now on.
Approach with caution.
Actually, I don't have a choice. The road is blocked.
We've been on
Seems
foot.
like a sidewalk collapse.
Whoa.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful of radiation.
One of their vehicles got stuck in the rubble.
Oh, so you've already reached the convoy?
It's only
Damn.
this vehicle so far. I'm looking for the rest.
Dear, I want to ensure the expedition proceeds according to plan without any more spectacular observations or discoveries. Excuse me. We predict a possible momentary stop for maintenance services, however, it shouldn't strongly influence the date of my return. Therefore, dear, be at ease and sure that I come back ready for my full presence in our joint life. However, I would like you to understand how much of a striking excuse me, discovery this isotope was for us. How important for my academic career, my name, which I hope will become yours. It's the first particle in human history of space flights with unstable radioactive isotope discovered beyond the solar system, discovered by me. Please understand, think about it. In 26 AIF, the child of celestial bodies, a compound created as a result of two objects crashing into each other, are hidden all mysteries of stars conjunction. Any day now, if I only spend a few nights on it, I will determine its mass. Right now, I know that one of them was a red giant star. In my hands, there are answers to the questions which stirred most brilliant minds for hundreds of years and made their owners strain their eyes to look through lunettes. Right at the CKV, new in the little fox. In the sentence that I am more interested in the stars, conjunctions than connections between people, and the expression of my opinion about the consequences of stars, collisions being superior to anything that two protein-made entities can create. I only wanted to relay my absolute admiration for cosmic harmony and mathematical beauty of astrophysics. Nothing more. Forgive me, you're returning. B. Interesting. Cave. Another one.
And there's another
Oh,
mobile
another one of
antimatter
these.
cannon.
Looks like there's two of them.
Another one? How many of those did they... Is it active?
Dead, fortunately.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Dissociation is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here.
Oh, it's a corpse.
Astrogator.
Damn, he
Not
looks...
dead.
So you found someone.
I wasn't expecting this either.
Didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
Damn. Like the anti-match. Oh man, we'll talk about this
Oh,
first.
another hole. Great. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there. Last time it turned out to be quite hazardous. Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder. What do we have here? They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here, sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect.
Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's
Whoa.
going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. Measurements are also strange. The electromagnetic field is in the upper range.
That's a recurring factor, which explains nothing, really. We're going in circles instead of getting you off this planet. Is there anything...
Don't you want to know what happened, sir?
I do. If my crew was safe and sound, I'd gladly investigate it myself. Explaining this mystery would not only expand our knowledge, but also bring us honor and glory. Not to mention the exposure of the Alliance's incompetence. At the moment, though, I have other priorities, Doctor.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you...
One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
What the
Can't you see
fuck?
what he was aiming for?
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
Halsey.
The second antimat. That's
What?
what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew. Shooting them. One by one. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
Jeez.
Killed him.
Blasted him.
The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away.
Let's get out of
That's
here.
all?
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So? I'll go check it out.
Let's go in there.
Yasna. Proceed.
This makes sense. Oh, they're all coming out of.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
All those damn Animat things.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's an Arctan. Coming at me. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
And I can just grab it from me, bro? Nope, guess not. Guess we gotta keep going for right now, huh?
I think their crew took some soil
Shit, that's
samples.
another metal wall.
There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior.
Man, the person.
Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor. Can you please check them, Yasser?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal,
Then I'll use a detector. Right. I'm checking. Give me a sec.
perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the
Mhm.
bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Well, perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yes, ma'am. Are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown. Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Oof. What the hell? Ooh, it's leaving now. Can't even get up.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something.
Let's go.
Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
What the hell?
Fuck!
Oh shit.
It's getting up!
Well, we're screwed.
Robot,
No! No, the antimat!
you need to act fast. Move, Yasna. Fast.
No!
Oh,
Yasna? Are you alive?
where do I go?
It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh no.
No way.
The probe won't come this time.
Yasna, stay calm.
It won't come.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't. You can't. Failed you. Sorry. Fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimatter?
Well,
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we
Blasted.
were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Marit, she can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
oh, that's a tunnel for us,
I'm
so.
fully aware.
It's just
All of this
nuts.
weighs heavily
He
on
got
my
blasted.
Believe me, Doctor. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them. For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
He's dead.
Actually, it's right in front of me. I'm in the rover. Why even bother with security measures when they just leave? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates. Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
What
Slow
the
down,
hell?
Doctor. You say crystals or flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first, I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So, all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats,
Interesting.
all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies. I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like, from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. This is a terrible spot to end it, but I feel like this is gonna need to be another part in this series. Okay, we got I guess alien flies. In the shape of Ys. Okay. So yeah, let's just stick to let's end it here. We'll do another part. Stay tuned for the next part, should be coming up soon. I'm pretty interested to see how this keeps on playing, because this, at first I thought maybe it was like a robot takeover, and now we got flies. Oh, I'm excited. Can't wait to get this going, guys. I do apologize for ending it here. I got things I got to do. But until next time, I will catch y'all later and see you on the next one. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch y'all later. Deuces.